close your eyes.
Yo, welcome everybody back to the 2 Minute Warning Podcast. I'm your host, Ethan. I got Lucas on remotely.
Good.
And we're back with episode 2 of this NFL fantasy-based podcast where we go through our picks, we go through Sleepers trending tab, and we make our picks for the next week. And maybe we'll mix things up in the coming weeks. So let's jump right into it, into Week 10 schedule of last week's NFL games. We're going to look through our picks from last week. Panthers, Bears. We both went 0-2 or 0.
Both got this wrong.
Yeah, we both messed this one up. 16-13, the Bears won by a field goal. 5 or 6 of these games ended with a game-winning field goal. So,
Indeed.
So the Bears came out on top on this one. We both got this wrong. We're both 0-1. The Frankfurt game, Colts, Pats. Colts come out on top on this one.
Rough game to watch.
There's another game.
Both got it right.
Yeah, we both got this one right, but Jonathan Taylor is going to go for 30 fantasy points, and Zach Moss is going to go for 15 fantasy points.
I'd like to apologize. I mean, Jonathan Taylor, but Zach Moss literally didn't play. I apologize if anyone started him based on. You shouldn't have, because that was the first ever podcast. So honestly, if you were dumb enough to listen to me on the first ever podcast we've ever done, you're the idiot. You can blame yourself too. Jonathan Taylor anyway. He got 15 points. Don't cry about it.
He was in my flex, so I kept him in the lineup, but he's a flex guy for me. Browns and Ravens. This one was
What a comeback win. Browns. I got it right. You got it wrong. Ugh.
I took the L on this one. What a fall apart by the Ravens at the end of the game. 31-33. Browns come out on top. So that makes you're 1-2.
2-1.
No, you're 2-1.
I'm 2-1.
And I'm 1-2. The next game, Texans Bengals. This puts me at 1-3 now, as I picked the Bengals to come out on top.
2-1.
They lose to the Texans by a field goal, 30-27. C.J. Stroud, Offensive Rookie of the Year. He's a dog.
They got a bunch of dogs. Nico Collins, dog. But, man, Dale's a dog. There's so many. So, I mean, not much to say other than maybe 3-1. You know, we fall apart a little bit later on, but, you know, we going to take our wins where we get them, you know?
Next game, the first
49ers.
blowout, the first blowout of the schedule. 49ers, Jaguars. I picked the Niners. I don't know what you picked, but I picked the Niners. I think you picked the Jags. You picked the Jags because you were flaming Brock Purdy. Yeah. So that puts me.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. You know, the Jags, everything was looking in their favor, right? You know, Trevor Lawrence has been struggling. They're coming off a bye week. I think, you know what? They're going to go out. They're going to get some shit. They were just rusty. The 49ers week, they have Debo back. They have their fucking stacked all-pro team, and then they can do 30 dump-offs to Debo and fucking Christian McCaffrey. His 17-game touchdown streak or whatever. Fuck him. I don't give a fuck. This team should not be winning the way they are. If they had any quarterback that was competent, that throw to Ayuk for the first touchdown of the game was fucking shit. I don't care what anyone says. That shit was ass. Even that wasn't picked off. And just so happened it was either pick off or touchdown. He got the touchdown because they're lucky fucks. Well, I'm 3-2.
You're 3-2. I'm 2-3. The next game, I think I picked we both picked the Saints on this one. Josh Dobbs comes out on top, 27-19. Vikings.
Against you, Josh. This shit's crazy. So, yeah.
I only bet against you because your receiving core's ass without Jefferson. I mean, Jordan Addison's been stepping up a lot, but
Addison and Hawkinson, that's a great receiving core.
Yeah, besides them two. Madison's dog shit. Can't run the ball through their O-line is ass.
Oh, they're good enough to win, so
ass.
I'm on that.
All right, now let's move on. Packers, Steelers. My Packers took an L on this one. That one was a hard one.
Steelers.
This puts me at 2-5 this
DJ
week.
dog. Rough. I'm at what? 4-2.
I don't know.
4-3. Right. So I mean, Steelers. Jordan Love. Shit. Aaron Jones got outperformed by Dylan. I mean, what more can you say?
That Jordan Love pick at the end of the game was disappointing. Like, he didn't even try to make a drive out of it. Like,
from what I heard, Minka was the one that told, "What are we doing? We need this play. We need to play this play," and then it led to the pick. So shit, maybe you have out that because maybe he should be picking more defensive plays for him while he's injured. So, but yeah.
Next game, Bucks Titans, 20-6. Baker Mayfield, the guy in Tampa, takes it 20-6 against the Titans. We both picked the Bucks. I picked the Bucks for sure.
Yeah,
I think we both.
I did too. 5-3, and you are 3-5. Yeah, I mean, was a little ill, so that means Mike Evans, and he just got it done for him. So yeah.
Falcons, Cardinals. Man, this one was very uninteresting. But I mean, Kyler looked good in his return. That
had a great game in his return
for a first down.
Playing scared, which is nice.
That rush for a first down was a good play by Kyler. I think they're going to do better now that he's back, but they're still missing key weapons. James Conner, Zach Ertz. These guys are out. I don't know if the Cardinals can do anything. Hollywood's going to get more catches than he would have with who the fuck was their quarterback? When Josh Dobbs was there, or even whoever the hell their backup is now. I think.
But Josh Dobbs, no. James Conner was back last week. He had 63 yards.
Oh, really? He played? Well, he's still on my IR.
Yeah, he did.
I didn't even notice.
Okay, well, yeah, he didn't do great, but I mean, he was a lot better. Keontae Ingram, you know.
Yeah. Well, Lions, Chargers. This is an L for you, but a dub for me.
Why would first you? I mean, I said it was going to be a high-scoring game. 60 plus was like I thought it was going to be, I think, 37, and ended up being 41-38 just for the Lions and not the Chargers. So I mean, I took the L, but I mean, I knew it was going to be a shootout, so I'll take that minor on that. But yeah, I'm what now? 5, 6,
and I am 1-1, 1-2,
4-6,
3,
4.
2-4, 2-5, 2-6, 3-6.
Damn.
I think I picked the Cardinals.
Damn.
I think I picked the Cardinals. So.
You did, bro.
So 4-6, 5-6. And the Cowboys, Giants puts me at 6-6. You picked the Giants like a retard. I did the smart move. The Cowboys demolished the Giants 49-17.
I wanted someone to cover the spread, but yeah,
big dubs for the Cowboys. Now I come back with a winning record on the next one, 7-6. It puts me at the Seahawks beat the Commanders. We both picked the Seahawks for this one, but. Don't count out the Commanders, man.
Could have sworn you said the Commanders. I could have sworn you said the Commanders.
No way.
Pretty sure you said the Commanders.
Let's roll it back. I'm taking the Seahawks to win this one. Yeah, they're gonna. See, our next game, Jets Raiders. I picked the Jets on this one, and the Raiders. Or I don't remember.
I picked the Raiders.
I think I picked the Jets. Sunday Night Football. This one
is with the new coach. I'm happy for him. Oops. Dog. Devontae Adams getting the ball now. Dog. So, you know, it is.
Well,
that's all you can say.
You definitely beat me this week. This is the game I want to talk about. Monday Night Football, Bills-Broncos, upset of the week. Broncos beat the Bills 24-22. The end of that game, ridiculous. The Broncos, their field goal team goes out, kicks the field goal, misses the field goal, but the Bills.
What? Oh man, DeMar Hamlin, 12th man on the field. What the fuck happened?
If he died, he would have been the.
He should have just stayed dead. But yeah, I saw a lot of people saying he should have stayed dead. Then they would have had a winning record. But I'm not gonna say that because that's super disrespectful. But
I'm leaving.
Obviously, they wouldn't be in that situation if things.
I am leaving that in, man. I am leaving.
So I mean,
enjoy being canceled.
I didn't say it. I heard people say that he should have stayed dead. Matter of fact is.
Anyways, Russ,
like
his old self.
I said DeMar Hamlin game-winning pick six. I mean, he had a chance for a game winner.
Yeah, man, Broncos.
It wasn't in the script. I mean, Mr. Unlimited just got it done. I mean, 2-day kicks like that, crazy. Wow, but
well, that was
so. Can't really fault him, but yeah, man, Bills. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. You got Trayvon Diggs, Stephon Diggs' brother, just tweeting, with shit before he came. They need to get 14 up out of there, man. So I mean, hopefully Stephon Diggs gets out of there because I don't like him on the Bills. No. I love my favorite player in the league, but
let's be real. Thing is, Stephon Diggs wasn't shit till he went to Buffalo. He was good in Minnesota, but he wasn't like the levels that
All-Pro game. Minneapolis Miracle.
Yeah, but he wasn't. He didn't make his first. He didn't make his first Pro Bowl till he got to Buffalo. He didn't make All-Pro till he got to Buffalo. First year in Buffalo, he made Pro Bowl.
And player.
He was like, he was like, I don't know, Amon-Ra, like maybe at that level, but he was not.
He was a 1,000-yard receiver.
He wasn't shit till he went to Buffalo. He was good. I'm not saying he was bad. I'm just
1,000-yard receiver every year of his.
And every year that he's been at Buffalo for sure. Look, Josh Allen made Diggs, and Diggs made Josh Allen. Okay, neither of them would be.
Say Josh Allen made Diggs. You cannot say Josh Allen made Diggs because Diggs was on a 1,000-yard receiver.
So who made Diggs then? Case Keenum. Case Keenum made fucking Stephon Diggs. Case Keenum
made Diggs. He was
who?
Minneapolis Miracle.
Yeah,
1,000-yard. You can't just become a 1,000-yard receiver.
Who threw the Minneapolis Miracle? Because it wasn't Kirk Cousins. It was Case fucking Keenum. The backup for the Bills. The backup for the Bills last year. It all comes together.
Stephon Diggs was him before the Bills. He was a 1,000-yard receiver for a reason. You don't just get that being a whatever. Wide receiver 1. He was a 100-yard receiving reception guy before the Bills even thought about it.
Here's the thing. There's a lot of situations where...
Can't say the Bills made Diggs. Yes, Diggs excelled to another level, but realistically, he was going to do that no matter what, even if he was cousin.
There's a lot of situations where a wide receiver leaves their original team. They were very good on that original team, but they take a whole nother step when they reach that new place. Same thing with Tyreek Hill. He was good in Kansas City. He was not bad. He was great in Kansas City, but he took a whole nother step when he went to the Dolphins.
Hold on. Didn't. He just didn't. He's the same player. He's just being force-fed the ball 50 times a game. I'd say he took another step. These players were the same. They're just getting the ball more. Same thing with Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs was always that guy. Getting the ball more. Now, he's frustrated. Josh Allen is making way too many mistakes.
So was A.J. Brown that guy in Tennessee too? Or was he complete dog water in Tennessee, and then he comes to Philly and he's now an All-Pro?
A.J. Brown was an amazing receiver before Philly.
Bruh.
A.J. Brown with Ryan Tannehill was a 1,000-yard receiver. You can't tell me he is not him. The man that had 1,000 yards on like 50 receptions in his rookie year. You can't say it wasn't him.
All right, moving on. Next week's schedule, week 11, we're going to make our picks. Falcons, Colts, Pats, and Saints all on a bye this week, so obviously they won't be mentioned.
All the shitty teams. Yeah.
All the shitty teams. Well, the Giants and Jets are playing, so.
This week.
For Thursday Night Football, Bengals, Ravens. Who do you got?
Okay, so this is interesting. This is
a good game here.
This is the coin flip. I might even flip a coin to figure it out because I really don't know. Game, but I think Bengals get it. I think the Bengals get it. To see both of these teams losing like multiple games in a row, but I think Bengals force the Ravens down a hole. Because I mean, now then again, Bengals almost lost to the Ravens playoffs last year with Tyler Huntley, so Ravens should win this. Now I'm gonna go with Bengals because I don't think the Bengals drop losing a game like that to the Tech. I don't think they drop another game. So
I'm gonna pick the Bengals as well. I think they need a big push to make this playoffs. They're sitting right outside the wild card, so I think they're gonna push really, really, really hard for this playoff spot. And the Ravens are comfortable, right? They're first in their division. They're sitting comfortably. So I don't think they're going to put the pressure on as much as, say, the Bengals were. So give me Joe Burrow to ball it in this game and beat the Ravens. Not by much. I think it's going to be tight. Maybe a field goal, maybe a touchdown. But look for the Bengals to win this game. Cowboys, Panthers. This one is a very hard decision to make, don't you think?
To do it again.
What?
I'm tempted to do it again. I'm tempted to cover the spread. I mean, Panthers.
They got to win a game at some
all
point.
year.
Like,
but any given Sunday, I keep winning like this.
I think the Cowboys win, but I think it's going to be tight. I think it's going to be tighter than people think. Not because the Panthers are going to show out, but because Dak is going to throw so many goddamn picks in this fucking and get sacked in the pocket so many times.
Dak just played like an respect Dak like that.
But
if the Panthers win the game, it's gonna be 40-38. Like the Chargers and Lions game. It's gonna be. I'm gonna put a prediction in 37-28 Panthers.
I'm picking the Cowboys.
Big win.
I'm picking the Cowboys. I'm picking the Cowboys.
I don't know
low
why
scoring
I'm picking.
Game.
I don't know why. You're gonna think I hate the Cowboys. I don't hate the Cowboys, but they can't keep like the way they're winning.
No,
they will. But I have Panthers.
Next game, Steelers Browns. Battle of the good defenses here. Deshaun Watson is not playing this game, so
yeah.
I think the Steelers take this. As much as I like the Browns defense and I like Myles Garrett, they're not going to get the offensive production that they need. And their quarterback, if it was Jacoby Brissett playing this game, like last year, maybe I'd pick the Browns, but I don't know. I just don't have as much trust in their.
I got the Browns. I'm a Steelers guy. I'm not a fan of the Steelers, but I like them. I like their players. I like Deontay Johnson. I like Najee Harris. But the Browns on them like the Packers let the run on them.
I don't have as much faith in PJ Walker as a lot of people do.
No, but they still have Jerome Ford and Kareem Hunt. Walker. This game might be 14-7, and I wouldn't be surprised. I just think the Browns.
I'm picking the Steelers to shut down the Browns.
Yeah, the Steelers also can't throw it in the middle of the field. They literally don't. Asking nothing, 0 passes between the half. Like that against Myles Garrett. So I got the Browns.
Next game, Bears Lions. This should be an easy pick for both of us. Give me Ryan Gosling and the Lions.
It's the Lions.
Please
win it.
We need a microphone company to sponsor us to fix the lag here.
I think the Lions.
Chargers Packers. I love my Packers, but I'm taking the Chargers here. I think the Chargers are going to ball it. I think Keenan Allen's going to have another monster game. Maybe they could feed the ball to Quentin Johnson a few times, but he's been quite underwhelming this year.
No, it'll be Keenan Allen again.
Yeah, it probably will be. He's the only one that can catch worth a shit besides Austin Eckler. So,
So yeah, it'll be the Chargers again, 21-7. I'm gonna guess. Not super high scoring, but
Yeah.
enough
Give me the
to.
Chargers. Jordan Love, pick machine. Fuck you, Jordan Love. We should have kept Rodgers.
I'm gonna go
Cardinals,
Texans,
Texans. You're going.
JJ Watt, former teams.
You're going Cardinals or Texans?
See, this is tricky for me.
I think
I wanna
CJ
go
Stroud's gonna
Texans,
ball out,
but-
man. I think the Texans are gonna.
I want to go Texans, but I just feel like Cardinals have a way to win this. So I'm gonna go Cardinals. I don't believe in it. I'm not confident in it, but I'm gonna go Cardinals.
More confident in it that Kyler's back though, or you should be.
Really. But no. We'll go
Tennessee,
Cardinals.
Tennessee Titans,
James Connors.
and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Hey,
I think the Jaguars are
Bill.
gonna bounce back big time.
Jacksonville, you better score 40 points. Like Calvin Ridley, you better score like downs because if you don't, the Jaguars are done.
I don't
Like
know, man.
you guys need it, get it together. Kirk cannot be your wide receiver one when you have like an amazing receiver like Calvin Ridley just sitting there. Jags this.
Yeah, I think
But-
the Jags are going to take this. I think
I
they're
don't
going to
know.
push this game through ETN really hard, though.
He's been struggling, but
He's
Yeah, who
been a
knows?
beast, though, this year. I know the last few
Yeah,
games
yeah.
have been tough, but
yeah, I mean he's been touchdown dependent realistically.
yeah.
But-
This one is
All right.
very interesting. I think this is going to be the underdog of the week. Raiders, Dolphins. Give me the Raiders. I'm picking them as my underdog. My underdog pick this week. Aiden O'Connell is going to ball out. The Dolphins cannot beat good teams. I don't care what anybody says. They cannot beat any team with a winning record.
Odds.
Like, it's annoying that people have the Dolphins as their Super Bowl favorites, because it's like they're gonna get boxed in the first week of the playoffs, guaranteed. Like I don't know what the hype is around this team. I know Tyreek and Waddle, they're beasts, but besides that, Raheem Mostert, he has been fucking underwhelming the last 3 weeks. Devon Achane coming back. I don't think he's gonna be the way he was before he left. Tyreek Hill's going to have a good game, but not a great game. I don't see all the hype around this team that is not that good. Tua cannot throw against good defenses.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. The Dolphins are going to win the game. Not because they're better than the Raiders. The Raiders are a by far better team. But they're going to win this game because the Raiders have come off 2 wins. They're high, mighty. Dolphins coming off losses. Very rough losses to the Chiefs. And, Tua, hairstyle changing it up. Devon Achane coming back. They're going to get it done. It's not going to be a pretty win, but it's going to be a win for the... I don't like to say the Dolphins are going to win. I don't like the Dolphins. They're definitely fraudulent. They don't beat win. They're going to eventually. Like any given Sunday, they're going to eventually beat a winning... Oh,
Yeah.
This will be the team they beat. Yeah, it'll be Dolphins.
This next one, I think this is a pretty easy pick. Giants, Commanders.
It'll be the Giants.
What? On what planet, man?
It'll be the Giants.
Big story.
Division mashup.
Big story coming out of the NFL. Tommy DeVito still lives at home, 15 minutes away from MetLife. What do you think about that?
Like, I have no fucking idea what he does in his personal life, but obviously doesn't get bitches. And I can tell you this: he's gonna find a way to win this game. 'Cause that's just what the Giants do. They're gonna win against the Commanders because it's an in-division matchup, and the Commanders are coming off a loss. They're gonna want to get back and win, but they're not going to because they don't do that. The Commanders are not a winning team. They don't like to win. The Giants, but I mean Saquon's just gonna run all over this team, so it doesn't matter. I said it last week. I said it again. Giants are gonna win the. Why? But they are.
I'm picking Sam Howell and the Commanders. I think they look.
Fair enough.
Sam Howell's been playing really, really good for the expectation that the Commanders had. He hasn't been great, but besides Josh Dobbs, I think he came into this year with the least amount of expectations and performed the best. Besides Josh Dobbs, hasn't been amazing, but he's been able to produce, been able to throw the ball. Brian Robinson's had a great year. Terry's been but Terry's had a few big games. Antonio Gibson, a few big games. This team is a lot better than people think, and this is the same team that went neck and neck with the Eagles twice this year. So I think that they, as much as they lost to the Eagles, they were able to put up with them. And if you can put up with the Eagles, you can for sure crush the Giants. So give me Sam Howell and the Commanders. Tommy DeVito, he stays at home. He eats his Italian food. He ain't gonna be able to throw worth a shit this game. So I think Saquon's gonna have a big game, but nevertheless, give me the Commanders. Bucks, 49ers.
Speed it up.
This could be another. This could be another game here. Bucks or Niners. Niners. This is pretty easy.
Niners.
I think Baker's going to have a good game.
That's all I'm going to say.
I think the defense shuts the San Fran defense
shuts
him out. Jets, Bills. Another underdog story. What do you got here? Bills going up against another good defense.
Bills.
So give me the Jets.
I'm just go Bills.
I think they're going to pressure Josh Allen to throw multiple picks this game. So give me the Jets to win this game.
Yeah.
And
I'm just hoping they start Lenny under Fournette, but we'll see.
He'll probably be behind James Cook. Seahawks, Rams.
I don't know. We'll see.
Is Stafford back?
Yes, he should be.
So if Stafford's playing,
go Seahawks. Seahawks aren't losing. Seahawks aren't losing to the Rams twice in a year.
Give me the Rams, man. I think Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua have a game. I think
they're dogs, but the Seahawks will not lose to an in-division team, to the Rams especially, twice in a year. They won't.
I'm going to take the Rams here. Sunday Night Football. We got the Minnesota Vikings versus the Denver Broncos. You picking Josh Dobbs this week?
I mean, I'm picking Josh Dobbs this week. Only reason is because the Broncos aren't winning 4 games in a row. Especially coming off a win against the Chiefs, especially coming off a win against the Bills. No way. So, yeah, I'm going Vikings.
Yeah, give me the Vikings as well. I think Josh Dobbs has another good game and proves that he can carry this Minnesota team into the playoffs, hopefully on a deep run, and maybe get them the Super Bowl that they've always wanted. Monday Night Football. This is probably the most entertaining game of the whole week.
Super Bowl rematch.
The Kelseys are battling it out here. Eagles, Chiefs, family reunion in Kansas City at Arrowhead. Who do you got?
I'm going to go Chiefs. And anytime touchdown, Kadarius Toney this week. And I'm going to go Kansas City to stop the brotherly shove once.
I'm going to take the Eagles here. I think Jalen Hurts outperforms Pat Mahomes in this game. I think that Eagles defense shuts down. I think they're really, really pushing this game. They want to prove that they can beat this team, especially after last year's Super Bowl. It being tight race, all that stuff. Jalen Hurts not playing the greatest in the Super Bowl. I think that they ball out and they prove that they can beat the Chiefs. And possibly another Super Bowl rematch. So give me the Eagles to beat this game, or to win this game, and not by much though. The Chiefs do put up a good fight here. But if the Broncos can beat the Chiefs, then the Eagles sure can. So give me the Eagles. So for our next segment of this podcast, we look at Sleeper's Trending tab, the top 10 dropped and picked up players on fantasy football, and we're going to give you our 2 cents on whether this player should be picked up or dropped, or what player should be sold, what player should be traded for, bought, all that kind of stuff.
Oh my God, do we have to look at this? Ew.
Yeah, this is an interesting trend.
This is going to be a fast segment this week, guys. Fast segment this week. So Darian Thompson, pick him up.
Yeah,
I guess for best ball, yeah, but
yeah. Darian Thompson. I thought PJ Walker would be playing though.
Well, yes, but people are picking him up for best ball probably if he gets benched or whatever, right? He's now the backup. So.
Yeah, he played one snap against the Seahawks, and he threw for 9 yards. 1 completion.
It's Baltimore.
Yeah, against the Ravens, right? No, against the Seahawks.
Oh, he played against Baltimore.
Yeah, he did play against Baltimore
Before.
too. 36 attempts, 19 completions, 121 yards, 3 picks.
Yeah.
He's ass.
Yeah, so
3 picks.
yeah, I wouldn't pick him up, but I mean, I guess we're basketball. But yeah,
But
it's not much to say about him.
wide
Guy,
receiver
you have to pick him up because everyone else is injured. That's it.
is Quentin playing? Quentin Johnson's playing, so he'd be the 2. So Guyton's the 3.
Titans probably the 2.
I
I mean, fantasy points, I'd pick him up just because the Chargers don't really have anyone. Quentin's the deep threat, so
he had 41 yards,
oversight.
1 touchdown, no picks
Sorry.
against. No picks. Fuck. 1 touchdown. I thought it was a quarterback for a second. 4 receptions, 41 yards against the Detroit Lions. Decent game for Guyton, but
Yeah.
he'll be a good flex option if you need him. 15% rostered, so people aren't really looking to pick him up. But
Please don't start him.
yeah, don't start him unless
Yeah,
you
Ty
really, really
Chandler.
need to. Yeah, Ty Chandler also on here. We talked about him
injuries.
a little bit last week.
Injuries, so
Yeah, once again,
because
injuries.
of the injury to Madison, but yeah, I guess for best ball, that's really it. Though.
Yeah, he's not anything special here. Michael Carter. This one I
he
like.
just got released.
Yeah,
We got picked up by the Cards.
yeah. So I think Michael Carter's going to be a good 2 option behind James Conner and the Cardinals. Obviously, that other guy we were talking about, I forget his name because he was so ass. What's the guy's name back up for the fucking Cardinals?
Deontay Ingram.
Yeah, Keontae Ingram.
Deontay Ingram.
Ass.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Yeah, ask
obviously they picked up Michael Carter
Yeah,
to
Michael
fill that
Carter.
role.
Pick up. He's young too. He's young. He's a UNC alum. My guy.
He just wasn't getting the touches on New York. So
Yeah.
I think he'll get a lot more opportunity here in Arizona, and maybe he can ball out, play better. Tanner Hudson, sorry, the tight end for the Bengals, is Smith not, or whatever his name is Smith
Ish Smith. I don't think he's on the team anymore.
or Irv Smith, that's his name.
Ish Smith is a basketball player.
Yeah, Ish Smith. Yeah, Ish Smith's a ball player. Yeah, Irv Smith. Is he's still number 1 on the depth chart? Tanner Hudson is 3 on the depth chart for the Bengals.
I mean, he did get 7 targets and 5 targets. If you're really a tight end market is rough. So
yeah,
not much to say about him.
but
other than
like even
die.
if Pat Fryermuth is available, he'd be a better option than Tanner Hudson, I would think. So,
You want guys in good offenses.
yeah, but
Evan Singletary over everyone ahead of him, at least for this week, because Evan Pierce is not playing. Singletary, 30 carries last week. He had like 23 fantasy points, I think. I pick him up ahead of everyone. That's my.
he is 14 on this list. 23 fantasy points. He hasn't put up more than 8 fantasy points the weeks prior. He just had the attempts.
But he didn't. He didn't start though. So yeah. So I mean, if he's getting 20 plus
Because
attempts,
Pierce is out, so yeah, I would pick
yeah.
up
So
Singletary.
now that Damian Pierce is out,
Fill that role with Singletary.
that's really it.
The trending down tab, so Deshaun Watson, obviously.
No need to keep him.
Yeah, he's
Same thing with all these.
this
These are all defenses, realistically, and kicker.
Yeah,
We all know why they're being dropped bye weeks and
yeah, they're all on buys. The
I mean, that's
Raiders didn't have a good week last week.
like yeah.
Will Levis didn't have a good week last week. Jonnu Smith is here, which is very interesting to me.
Yeah. I mean, they're going down.
But they're on a bye. But considering the tight end market, I would have kept him for my team. That way,
I think he was getting picked up a lot because of Travis Kelce's bye week, and now that Kelce's back, there's no roster tight end, realistically. Because when you have a player like Travis Kelce, you don't need 2 tight ends on your team.
that's fair.
That's my
Yeah,
That's
I think the same way. Once Andrews has his bye, obviously you'll have to fill with somebody, or once what's his face has his bye, Kittle, all those big guys, once they have their buys, you got to fill a spot with somebody. I'm just surprising that Jonnu Smith's that guy, considering he should be in a 12-player half PPR league. He should be on a roster starting versus guys like fucking Musgrave, Irv Smith, those dog shit tight ends. The only tight ends that maybe I would take above Jonnu Smith.
I'd rather Jonnu Smith over Tanner Hudson.
Yeah,
yeah,
guaranteed. But like, besides like Cole Kmet, Hunter Henry, Kittle, Andrews, and Kelsey, like, is there anybody really better than Jonnu Smith out there? I don't know. For a tight end. So,
but yeah.
But Jonnu Smith, I'm very surprised. He's still 36% rostered though. So, yeah, if I wouldn't drop Jonnu Smith if I had him, but to each his own. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's gonna wrap up today's episode of the 2 Minute Warning. Make sure to check us out on Apple. We're now on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and on Spotify. We're gonna be launching a YouTube channel soon. We're gonna be setting up some business inquiries. I'm going to be setting up an email. That way, any opportunities that come in, merch, sponsors, any of that kind of stuff, those can come in via email. You can reach me directly, and we can sort something out.
TikTok will be up soon as well.
What? Oh, yeah, TikTok. Yeah,
we're
going to be launching our socials. We may be posting, clips of the podcast on there, maybe some highlights, tier lists. We might have some exclusives that we only do on the podcast and some things that we only do on TikTok. Who knows? We're just kind of trying to spread the word. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. Make sure to like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys.
Peace!
Peace. See you guys next week.